What is going on, everybody?
Hello.
We are back with the Pound and Slash Marvel Media Podcast.
That was no energy. Usually, all the time, he like, I got you. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy, Ralph and Nick and Pound and Slash. We in this bitch. This is
Slash.
I'm Pound. We penis. Let's go.
P and S.
P and S.
It's supposed to be implied, not directly told. Implied.
No, but it's just, at all times, like, we have done this. The only time we get real is if we have low energy. I'm like, wait a minute, I got energy, you don't? I got you, fam. What's good, man? It's your boy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me do this again. What is up, everybody?
There you go.
We are back. Anyways,
Go.
we've actually got a pretty exciting episode for you guys.
Yes, we do.
This is the end of a show,
Yeah.
not just a season, a show.
Yeah, because it didn't continue after that.
Because they only did one season, and I'm mad about it.
Right, because
It was actually a pretty decent show. It wasn't great. It
No.
wasn't terrible. It was decent. It was
there.
It did its job.
It did its job, and a lot of people just, like, now it goes back to what you said. A lot of people just didn't give a damn about Fantastic Four. They did not care. So, I don't know.
Now, so we're covering, as usual, the news, and then we're going to cover the last seven episodes 20 through 26 of this show, the Fantastic Four World's Greatest
Hey, we're going to
Heroes.
restart this whole damn thing.
No, the fuck we won't.
It's like, did you forget what we were
then,
watching?
as usual, as you guys can see here, after we are done, we're going to tear it up.
Yeah, we tearing it, man.
So that's there.
And then this lovely dude just
And
look at
then-
from here.
You see how quick that flips through? Usually it takes a second.
Right. Hey, you got that good
You're
shit.
doing a good computer job.
Hey, every time we talk and do our stuff, I'm always eyeballing and see if like did
And
we
then
freeze up anywhere.
I get to pick what'll probably be the last pick until after Moon Knight.
Yep. Damn, Moon Knight comes out, what, 3 weeks? No, 2 weeks
2
now.
weeks. Next week we'll be recording this, and then the week after, it's Moon Knight time,
first
baby.
episode, which I'm so mad. That's
I
only
think.
about I wish it was 2 episodes, but I'll
Hold
take
on.
that first.
Hold on. Let's. Hey,
March,
I didn't get my free energy. Whoops. That's what I was doing before I got dragged into getting a hair brushing.
Right, hairbrush.
So if we're looking at if we look at the dates,
Yeah, it's.
it comes out the 30th.
on a Wednesday. Oh yeah, duh. It always does Wednesday. Never mind.
So this is coming out for this week. Next week's will come out for that. Yeah. So this will be the last one, I believe, before
Right.
Moon Knight drops. And I'm excited about Moon Knight.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
ready.
lie. They dropped a lot of the promo posters, and
We saw the trailers in the Super Bowl and all that.
they've been releasing like little snippets here and there of just little things, and
They don't want to
excited.
give nothing away. Well, then again, you really can't give nothing away unless you really know Moon Knight. And like I said, me and you, we don't really know too much about this.
We don't know
person.
shit
Right.
about Moon Knight other than the fact that he looks really cool.
Right.
And he has a split
And
personality.
he's rich.
One of his personalities is rich.
One of his personalities is rich. Right.
Anyways, so yeah, we're gonna pick the thing. We're gonna tear this up. We're going to talk about the news and talk about the show.
Always, man.
That's pretty much the gist of it. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Ralphus, Mr. Pounds, give us the news.
And you know we're going to talk about it because we already started off talking about free turn the camera on. The parent, which I didn't know this existed, the Parent TV Council slams Disney Plus for adding Daredevil and more, destroys the brand. This comes, 2 days after they started raising the TVMA to rated R? Or did they ever change the rating?
No, they haven't changed the rating yet.
Okay, they haven't changed it.
The rating thing for America is being turned on the day that, the same day that those come out.
Okay, well, they were, I guess, caught word of it, and they're basically, and I told this him at work, and he was like, he was just like doing this, they watch YouTube videos. I said, bro, look at this, man.
He told me at work, and then I went and did some research.
Right.
I found their Twitter handle, and then I tweeted them.
Right, oh man, it's like, bro, and for all you guys that like that shit, I give y'all props to it, because that's funny, because he went and went like, hold my beer, or hold my Mount Lightning, I got you, fam. Like, he literally sat there, and I was like, I didn't know what the hell he was doing at first. And I'm like, oh, he done wrote a whole entire, like, tweet, like, to these people. Like, hold up. Like, because deep down, you don't have to watch this, man. Because, like, and now I'm reading, and now this is more reading into it. Like, they were saying, like, what's next? You're gonna add more adult-themed Marvel stuff? Like, I might unsubscribe from, like, some parents are saying that, they're like, they might unsubscribe from Disney Plus. Like that's more what I've been reading now. What's up? What?
This is my tweet to them. Hey, at the PTC.
That's what our PTC. Yep.
No one cares that you were mad that we are getting some more adult-friendly content on Disney Plus. It's why there are parental controls being added. Don't want your kids to see it. Stop being lazy and turn them on. Thank you, Disney Plus, for the things you are doing.
Look at that. And I like how he has a thank you to it. And then here's the thing, though. Like, some of the parents, even on Twitter now, they're like, man, I'm not feeling too much about this. Like, it's literally, and it's just, like, parents. It's like, why? It's like, you watch this, like, but that one thing, that Daredevil, or that Jessica Jones, yo, there's a sex scene, or there's a kiss scene, there's blood. We can't do this.
Look, I am never going to be the type of person to tell people how to parent their kids.
No.
That is not my job. But here is what I see as a problem with this, okay? So, I don't shield my kids from things. I don't hide them from the reality of the world and the way people are.
Right.
I don't hide them from most media. Now, am I going to show them full-on porn? No. No.
Look, hey, what's this?
Okay.
What they doing? Don't worry about it.
But I was raised
right.
where me and my mom, when I'm 5 or 6 years old, are watching Friday the 13th movies and watching teens have sex and then being slaughtered for it.
Right.
Like, that was...
Slaughtered next scene.
And there was no weird feelings. It wasn't like I was like, oh my god, I'm watching this.
Right,
with
we're
my
like,
mom.
we're like,
and she wasn't.
Eyes and shit.
And my mom wasn't the type of person to cover my eyes. But
Right,
you can't see
can't
this.
watch this. Like, shield them up. Like, and this person used to like, can't watch this. Like, they're like, what? I can't watch this.
And here's the thing. I feel like it's up to every parent, because I don't necessarily believe you have to be a certain age to see things. I believe there's a certain maturity level.
Right.
And kids can handle things differently depending on how they're raised and things like that. And this is a prime example of you being a parent having to be able to know what your kids can handle.
Right.
My kids can handle watching shows. Like I took them to the...
They watch Vox Machina, which that's an off-the-wall show, too.
I took them to theater to see Deadpool.
Right. Okay.
Okay, and you got to think, my kids are...
They're like, what?
my son's 15. My daughter is 11 or 12. So I took them to see that. How long ago was that?
That was 2015.
2015?
2015, I believe.
So 6-7 years ago?
Right.
So imagine how much younger they were when they went and seen that. And they loved it.
Yeah.
Even if they didn't understand some of the scenes that were going on. Because, they still hadn't really learned about what sex was and things like that. But they also didn't go through and start asking a bunch of questions either. They just took it as it was and enjoyed it.
Right.
But I hate this idea that... Again, there's parental controls. If you have such a problem with your kids seeing things, and this is across the board, this is for their phones, this is for their video game playing, there are parental controls everywhere. If you have a problem with your kids taking in this kind of content, just stop being lazy. The whole Disney Plus Star thing that has been across the world that we don't have, where they actually do put their more mature content.
About that one.
Like, they're not catching flack for it. It's only us in America. Like, Japanese is showing goddamn tentacle porn on TV.
I knew that's where you was gonna go with that. I knew that's where you was. It's like they're showing just monsters taking.
Don't go into detail. I'm just saying, like, get over it. If anything, in the long run, what this does is eventually Hulu will be fully merged into Disney Plus. That's one less fucking subscription service we got to worry about.
Yeah, Hulu should be with this. I mean, it is. It should just be one unit now. I'm shocked that it's not.
And you know what? You go into parental controls and you turn off anything. Yeah. But basically, you just go in and say, "Hey, I want all of this."
And it's easy to do.
Off.
Like it's
You're talking about a minute and a half of work,
right?
And then all of a sudden, it's the same old lovely family-friendly Disney Plus
you can watch
that you've wanted,
right?
Where you're only getting shows about
love and family,
women being taken advantage of while they're asleep, or.
I'm sorry. Too. I see you're going to hold on.
Let me tell you this, guys.
Like you're going to detail
you
too.
You go back and watch all of those old Disney movies, and you tell me how many of them are actually kid friendly.
You know what? See.
Do you not remember the racist crows and fucking what was it?
Dumbo. When I see an elephant fly, I was like, it's like, yo, man, we ain't never seen an elephant fly. I was like, oh my god, this is bad. This is all bad.
I'm just saying. Stop being a bunch of pussies.
And some people are even commenting on TikTok or on Twitter like, "Money talks, PCC. Disney's all about the money. They're expecting parents to be responsible parents and control what their children watch, and at the same time make more money in the process. Keep it up." So basically, they're praising. They're doing what they're praising, saying like, at the end of the day, they care about the money, but they also care. Hey, I hope you have a brain. Like,
if I only had a brain.
Right, if only had a brain, Scarecrow. Like, all you gotta do is click.
What it is the
boom.
PTC is just a fucking group of fucking Karens. Okay.
Bro, because I didn't know this exists. I said, what the hell is this? I was like, this is a thing? What? In fact, it wasn't Marvel. I still don't know who the hell you guys are, actually. I'm like, you guys exist? Oh, wow. Did you, on the other side, though, did you watch anything from Neurotica?
Nerdotic. Yeah, but it has nothing to do with Marvel.
Oh, I thought he put another Marvel shit out again.
No. I was watching this video on the fucking Lord of the Rings show.
Oh, that's right.
Fuck him. I feel like I watch that shit just to get pissed off.
I mean, he tortures himself. I don't know why he tortures himself so much, man.
Hey, if you guys are bigots and you really want to support somebody, Nerdotic is great at his bigotry.
Yeah, you can go ahead and just watch that. You don't have to watch us no more. Go enjoy Marvel whatever the fuck that is. That's a thing. Anyway, the next thing we also got is What If Season 2 is officially set to premiere in 2022. So we didn't know when it was going to premiere.
Oh, actually, they gave up the full lineup. Okay.
They have full lineup too? Okay, cool.
So they don't have the exact dates, but right. what we're getting is, and this is why I'm glad I still read the news so I can input.
This is why I need his help too sometimes. Like, you got any shits?
We're about to get Moon Knight.
Of course. Oh, wow. Oh, I thought he was getting for the What If, bro. I was like, yo, I was freaking out for like
No, I'm talking about the show lineup. We're getting Moon Knight.
I thought he was getting
I'm sorry that my co-host is half.
Hey, I almost had
whatever the fuck that was.
You're like, what the fuck, Rob? What the fuck, Rob?
So Moon Knight.
Cut off the camera, Rob.
Moon Knight's about to. No, those are the parts I like. They'll stay in. So, actually, I don't cut anything.
No, he really fucking does it. He used to, but not anymore.
Moon Knight. Mm-hmm. And then after Moon Knight, we're getting Miss Marvel.
Yep.
After Miss Marvel, we're getting She-Hulk.
Right.
After She-Hulk, we're getting What If. And then after What If, we're getting
Was it Secret Invasion?
Fuck, I don't remember what the last show is. It's either Secret Invasion or Armor Wars. I think it's Secret Invasion. It's supposed to be happening this year. We're talking about just this year.
Right, this year. Right, this year alone. So towards the end, we should be getting that mega super duper Avengers, whatever the hell.
Hold on. I found it through Twitter.
Look, he's like, I'm about to find this bitch.
Marvel Studios. Mm-hmm. No, that's not what I wanted. So, as far as shows go, let's see how long I got to scroll here. Go ahead and keep talking.
Oh no, I got you, man. No, I got you. The next thing we also have is, would you be cool if Alexandria's ship, who plays Storm in Apocalypse, come back and play the role as young Storm?
Yeah.
Like, she didn't do that bad job. That was.
I actually thought she did a really good job.
Right, I actually really did as Storm. So that's pretty cool. Let's see what else we got. Oh, this is gonna make you feel so giddy inside. Nicolas Cage just said there's some great value in Ghost Rider coming back.
No, there's not.
Yes, there is.
Not with him.
He said he can't wait. He said bring all the people together. He's like he said it's a rumor for potential return in Multiverse of Madness.
Secret Invasion.
Okay, so that's Secret Invasion. That's gonna.
So Moon Knight in March, Miss Marvel in the summer, She-Hulk in the fall. What If Season 2 is also slated for 2022, and then Secret Invasion in 2022. This actually made a lot of people mad, though, by the way. I wanted to bring this up. A lot of people were mad that She-Hulk is not coming up next. It's getting pushed off until the fall.
Right.
Because if you remember, She-Hulk seemed like it was the first to actually get fully finished because they had to go through and do reshoots for Miss Marvel.
Because Miss Marvel's coming up right behind her, right?
Huh?
Did you say Miss Marvel, right? after.
Well, Miss Marvel's the next one after Moon Knight.
Right, the Moon Knight. So,
But people wanted She-Hulk
But
first.
they wanted She-Hulk first.
The problem is, I don't think anybody wants Miss Marvel. I'm excited for it because again, it's Marvel.
I'm excited. Like,
am I as excited for Miss Marvel as I am She-Hulk?
Fortunately, no.
But regardless, if we're getting them this year, I don't care. What order they come in?
Yeah, I don't. As long as they come in.
Honestly, you know what I'm most mad about? That we're not getting Thor: Love and Thunder this year. I'm mad we have to wait till next year.
Oh, we're not. Shit. Huh. We're not getting it? Whoa, that's... Damn, I thought we was getting... I swear I thought we was getting that this year, actually. Huh. Okay, shit.
I don't think it's this year. Hold on. I could be wrong. I could be speaking out my ass.
Ooh, and this brings up another thing, bringing what you said. Miss Marvel is reported set to premiere in June. Did you already say June? Did you?
I could be wrong. Thor: Love and Thunder, I think, does come out later this year.
Right, I thought it came out later this year, but Miss Marvel is set to be
it
in
comes out in
June,
July.
bro. Right. So Miss Marvel's first, then you get Thor: Love and Thunder right behind it. I don't think you said months though. I think you just said like the lineup. So
no, I was just saying the lineup of the Disney Plus shows.
Right, like yeah. So how you think about that? Like June is Miss Marvel. She gonna have her premiere coming out.
Yeah, we'll have like a few weeks in between.
Right.
The shows. I forgot Moon Knight for a second. I'm sorry, guys. We'll have a couple.
That's
weeks.
why we keep them in here, bro.
Dude, guys, I'm getting old. Okay, so forgetting things randomly happens. All right.
God, for a minute, hey yo, when he said we watched this, I swear to God, if you don't say the title, bro, of this whatever show we watching, bro, I'll be like, yo,
shit can happen.
Oh my God. Oh, we're so all over. We're so like random, but that's why you love us, all 5 of you people who watch us, man, because we're fucking awesome. Let's see what else we got. Baby Groot has prevailed to promote the upcoming I Am Groot animated TV series with photos. So basically, there's little photos of his show, like
Grootiness.
his Grootiness, which Van Diesel makes more money. He gonna take
Speaking of which, Werewolf by Midnight is supposed to be coming out in October as well.
Oh, well, yeah, because
which is the Halloween special.
Halloween special, and the Christmas special.
Or Werewolf by Night.
And the Guardians of the Galaxy Christmas special is supposed to be introducing
Next year.
2 new characters for next year, whatnot. So I was like, oh, they got new characters. I don't know what they are, but who cares? Hey, it's Marvel. We're gonna watch that shit.
Harry Styles has signed a 7 to 9 year deal.
Wait.
So we get
Harry Styles?
We get to see the dude at the end of Eternals for the next 7 to 9 years. Yay. By the way, I'm not excited. Unless he does great in the role. If he does great in the role, that's fine. There is rumors that Tom Holland has signed a 7-year extension to his contract, so we're going to get probably another 3 movies and 4 cameos from him. And then there were other contract things I thought for this week. I could be wrong.
Well, I think Tom Holland was the latest one because the first 2 you told me was Sebastian Stan and...
We talked about that last week.
So, yeah, the first 2. So, Tom Holland was like the latest one, and of course, the one you just said there,
Harry
too.
Styles.
Harry Styles. So, that's pretty cool. Well, and then we talked about that last year where they were like, hey, you need to start putting people on contracts.
The guy that's been directing, the guy that directed Free Guy and The Adam Project.
Which he should watch that. I tell him to watch it every time.
Free Guy?
Yeah, Free Guy.
I will at some point.
Right.
The guy that directed those 2 is also coming back to direct Deadpool 3.
Yep, Sean, I think it's like Sean Levi.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's pretty cool.
So Ryan Reynolds has found his director.
Right.
And then...
And then, by the way, they still keep that bitch rated R. People are asking that. Like, even now, they're still asking...
Guys, it's going to be rated R. Chill.
Right. It's still rated R. They have not changed.
They're not just going to randomly change their mind for you.
Right. Ain't that a bit... PC can shove that one up there.
There is a composer who has been hired to direct a movie.
Oh, a composer.
I don't.
I mean, I know it happens, but you don't see it happen too often, though. That you get.
This will be his actual directorial debut.
Right?
But he's the guy that did the composing for the Avengers and Infinity War movies.
Oh, that dun. Okay, I like that. Oh, we also got breaking news. Just for all you Sony people out here, I don't know who this person is. Christopher Abbott is going to be playing Catch-22 as the villain for The Kraven the Hunter spinoff series.
Oh.
Yay.
That's it. Michael Giacchino.
Oh, that's a weird...
He's directing the Halloween special, the Werewolf by Midnight, or Werewolf by Night, or whatever the fuck it's called.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
No, I said for all you Sony fans out there, Christopher Abbott, my bad, has reportedly been cast as Spider-Man villain The Foreigner in the spin-off Kraven the Hunter movie. So Catch-22. I don't know. It looks like this.
Yeah, cool.
And people, and why people still...
Stephen Yeun is being looked at for, and they're hoping to get Stephen Yeun on to play as Negative Man in the next Spider-Man movie.
Which that would be cool, too. I can't really see that. People are saying Sony really should just let Marvel Studios just use the Spider-Man characters and lose even... And somebody even rebuttal said, and lose even more profits. How would they lose even more profits, Christopher Das? Like, I don't know how... Marvel is like Tom Brady in this shit. Every time they win, they're going to Super Bowl, man. Stop playing.
Even their failures are better than most of the movies in fucking...
that are out here, just
Get the
out
fuck
here.
out of here.
Just out here. It's like even their failures, and we can't even really call them failures because remember, like I said, some of them you like, some of them you don't like, but they even like that, that's.
And let me tell you this: for all of you that are out there that want to bitch and complain that every Marvel movie is a cookie cutter fucking setup. The reason they do that is because when they step outside of the box to do something different, like the Eternals
or Shang-Chi,
people shit on it. They're like, this isn't a Marvel movie. This isn't this. This isn't that. Well, that's because they tried to make a different kind of movie for you. And then all you fucking bitch-ass people want to be like, no, this ain't a Marvel movie. I don't like this. There's like 20 superheroes. It's the fucking Eternals. Of course there are.
Or it's like, who is Shang-Chi? Like, shut up. Just watch the movie. It's fighting. Get over it. It's a good movie. Come on.
Shang-Chi was fire.
It was fucking fire. And yet then you get picked for an Oscar.
It's actually the movie I watched the most in the last 6 months.
Right? I've watched that like 3 times so far. How many times you watched it?
Probably like 5 or 6.
Oh my god.
And I've seen Eternals like 3 times. I'm just saying. I've loved Phase 4 so far. It has been outstanding.
Yeah, Phase 4
and
has
when No Way Home
delivered.
comes out and I buy it, which I think it's about to come out here soon within the next couple weeks.
Should be coming out, next couple weeks.
Right. It comes out in the next couple weeks to stream, as far as like you can buy it on Vudu and shit like that. But yeah, I'm excited.
And then I think I might end with this last bit of news here. Black Panther director Ryan Coogler was mistakenly accused of robbing a bank in January after heading to the tailored slip request to a discreet withdrawal cash from an account. And he came back and commented and said the situation never happened. Like, I don't know where they got that from. Yo, and fans are like, you sure this ain't you? Because I think they found photos, and I'm like, or them like posting on Twitter, but it's like, they may got photos or something of you, like, and he's like, that's not me.
You guys out there doing racisms all of a sudden?
You know what?
Are you trying to say all black people look the same? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Oh God, right.
For fuck's sake.
Rupper and his mansion trying to direct what's literally about to be either the most emotional fucking movie he's about to make right now. Because Jesus Christ, regardless of how this Wakanda Forever is going to turn out, you're going to piss off somebody. Somebody's going to get pissed off because either you're going to recast or kill or not. Like, he got, bro.
I hope Shuri dies.
You said what?
That makes so many people mad.
See when you think like that, that's not.
Yeah. No. I actually
he just sat there and just pondered his. Oh, Shuri dies. So
I actually like Shuri as a character.
No, I'm just saying either way you're gonna piss people off. Either you kill off Black Panther, he gets recast, or like you said, Shuri dies. Somebody's gonna get pissed off about this movie, but overall it's gonna be a good movie. It's just some of these people are just gonna be a little bit upset on where this is gonna go. But
alright.
That's it. That's all I got. Good news, guys. Yeah.
That was fun.
That was super fun.
So now we're gonna cover 7 episodes of the last 7 episodes of Fantastic Four: World's Greatest Heroes. And then we're gonna tier it. And then
we go to here.
Pull from the box of Spider Power.
Oh yeah. Spider-Man himself.
Ah man, there's something in me tingling. Alright.
It's whatever's in Persephone.
Nah, that's a whole different thing. My cat, not that one.
No,
he said Persephone and pointed to Gil.
No, my bad. I meant to point to
Persephone, our female cat, is in heat.
This is upstairs.
And don't worry. He's been snipped, so there's nothing going to happen. But you can make there's a specific noise you can make, and every time you do, her butt goes up in the air. She's adorable. I feel bad for her.
And then he tries to make the noise, and she's like she said like a rooster. Like a rooster.
Anyways, so we're starting off with episode 20. The episode is called Atlantis Attacks.
Yes, sir.
Johnny and Thing are fighting when Namor comes into the Baxter building and passes out. Sue and Reed arrive to the lab later to find Namor fighting Reed and Johnny. Namor tells them that his army overthrew him with Atuma as their leader, and is warning them that they will be next. Namor agrees to accompany them while they investigate. Johnny goes on his own and finds a water monster that is popping out of the bay because he didn't want to go into the water. He's afraid of water.
Oh yeah, that's Stranger Tales John. He should go ahead and jump on in. Go on in. He can turn.
Stranger Tales Johnny ain't afraid of water though.
Oh, that's right. Duh, no, my bad.
But it starts raining.
Right.
So it causes some issues for it. Sue turns the team that's inside the water invisible, which makes Namor mad because he just wants to fight through the army.
Yeah, he just wants to fight.
But they end up heading directly to Atuma. Back with Johnny, he begins to fight against the giant whale dinosaur thing. I don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, I know what that was. Some amalgamation looking thing. Like, what is that?
But Namor and the Fantastic Four reach Atuma, and Reed and Namor argue about Namor's lack of common sense because Namor is just trying to rush stupidly into battle, and Reed's like, yo, let's plan some shit. Like, why are you just being a dick?
Namor, this ain't the comic book Namor. Comic book at least has some sort of a plan to do something. Hey, this man said, hey, fuck it, I gotta try it. I'm going in swinging. Like, bro, we cannot do this.
But they argue about Namor's lack of common sense because they've been led into a trap.
Right.
Meanwhile, Johnny has gotten into a flying vehicle and is leading this giant monster back to the sea. Meanwhile, Atuma sends giant eels after our heroes, while Johnny subs through the armies. He's basically taking the sub.
Bro, I didn't know where the hell he found that machine, that flying machine at, bro. Like, that was weird where he found that at.
He's still being chased.
Oh yeah.
Reed starts to fight with Atuma and is actually doing quite well against him.
Yep.
Johnny flies in, causes a collapse on the squid tentacles that attacked because the dinosaur thing is coming through with him. Reed takes the horn, and then Namor takes it from him. And Namor blows the horn and all the creatures leave.
Right.
Thing and Namor clobber Atuma together, which was really cool to see.
That was badass.
And then our heroes go back home after Namor actually thanks the Fantastic Four and says that they've earned Atlantis' respect. I actually gave it a 9 out of 10.
Yeah, 9 out of 10.
Thought it was a great episode.
Yeah, it was good. Solid. Compared to where we're at now in the comics, where Namor's just like a little depressed right now. I like it.
Things get rough in the comics.
They do, because he just sits there just all depressed and shit.
But yeah, so
it
was a good episode.
No, not for real. Solid.
Episode number 21.
21.
Johnny Storm and the Potion of Fire, which I'm pretty sure they stole this title from the Goblet of Fire, but hey, whatever.
Right? I'm like, hey, see, that's why they couldn't make it.
And the fire is in a goblet.
Right?
I'm just saying. There's a lot
too much shit adds up, don't it? It just adds up.
I'm wanting to know where Harry fucking Potter is.
I was ready for that. I said, yo, Harry, and they're not going to call him Harry. They're going to call him, like, Henry or something. Not Henry, they're not Henry. They're going to call him something close to it, like Hagrid or some bullshit.
Dick Potter.
Dick Potter. What up, Dick? We're going to Leviosa. Bam. Gotcha.
Anyways, so Diablo is using alchemy to control the elements and beating the hell out of the Fantastic Four. Johnny ends up falling into him and spills the potion of fire all over himself. Diablo uses a different weird potion that he has to disappear because he's done fucked up whatever thing he was trying to get done.
Right? He's dips.
Reed doesn't believe in magic, though. Back at the Baxter building, Reed is analyzing the liquid on Johnny, and now all of a sudden Johnny is hot enough that he's melting through things. It's astronomically enhanced his powers. But his powers are also heating up everything around him, and it's also slowly turning him into a big fucking asshole.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, yeah, that's about right.
Johnny seems to have some sort of energy demon thing inside of him. Turns out it's a fire elemental, and Diablo plans on enhancing it further and basically taking over Johnny to complete the ritual that he was trying to complete in the beginning of the show. Thing goes to confront Johnny, and basically Johnny tells him to fuck off.
Literally.
The team comes to talk to him as a group, and he summons his little fire imps, and Johnny is ready to fight them. After a quick little skirmish, Sue and Johnny take it outside, and Sue is the most pissed I have seen her so far.
Yeah, I haven't seen her this pissed. I've seen her this pissed since on the comics. She was beating the fuck out of Dr. Doom. Like, that's probably the most pissed I've ever seen.
And it was great because in this part in the episode, Johnny says something. He's like, oh, is this the time where you're getting ready to just sit here and talk to me and tell me about how what I'm doing is wrong? She's like, nah, we're past that.
Yeah.
And she starts beating the fuck out of him.
I like how he guessed that, too. It's like, nah, G. Like,
nah.
Did you see her look on her face, bro? Hey, that look is like a screenshot of itself. Like, bro, she just like wanted to square up. Like, I'm tired of this shit, brother. I'm about to knock you the fuck out.
Now, he does get the upper hand, and
Of course, because he uses his hands.
As he's about to kill her, his real personality kicks the evil presence inside of him out. And now the Fantastic Four are about to fight just a giant ball of energy. When Diablo shows up and basically does this thing where he tries to control, or he takes control of the fire thing, puts it back in the goblet, and is trying to control all of the elements. I don't know what weird thing he was trying to do.
Yeah, I don't know what this whole plot was. It was kind of weird, but I mean, I'll get behind it, I guess.
But Reed ends up using his elemental gun thingy to shoot Diablo, which saps Diablo of all of his power and ends up making him old.
Yeah, because
he's supposed to be like several hundred years old or some shit like that.
Sure.
And then the episode ends with Johnny apologizing for basically being an asshole. At which point, the Fantastic Four are about to fight him again because they're like, "Who are you? What have you done with Johnny?" Because he's not the type to apologize.
Right. He never apologizes.
It was a decent episode. I gave it a 7.
I gave it a 6. It was okay. It was a meh. It was there. It was there. The episode was just there.
And now, for the last good episode.
Yeah, because the rest of these. Because I know the rest
of this bunch.
Ass, bro. Oh,
episode number 22 is called Contest of Champions.
Yeah, I like the title too.
Ronan requests the Contest of Champions versus the Fantastic Four to the Grandmaster.
Right.
And the Grandmaster agrees. If you guys don't know who the Grandmaster is, he's the guy that's played by what's his face?
Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum in the
he's the
Guardian or the Thor movies.
He's the brother to the Collector.
Right. Mm-hmm. At which point, the Fantastic Four all disappear and show up on a platform in the sky. Ronan gets a team forced upon him, and he's joined by Super Skrull, Mole Man, and Annihilus. The villains end up trading Mole Man for Impossible Man because Mole Man's
what? And I love that play.
I do too.
I was really about to be pissed. I was like, why is he... That's like bringing the... I go back to the X-Men. What's that dude? The Trapper?
Well, the reason it started like that, though, if you want to be realistic...
Okay.
Mole Man as a character would have made more sense.
Okay.
Only because Mole Man is more of a consistent villain. Impossible Man has only shown up once. And then he went home bitching and moaning because the Fantastic Four.
But it's a good play because if you take, I would say,
it's a good play for this episode.
If they were fighting on Earth, it would have been a good play. But they were fighting on another planet, so I said, bro, I mean, I get it.
They were still on Earth.
I thought they were fighting on another planet. Oh.
The platform was just up in the sky.
Right, okay, up in the sky. Bro, it looked like they were literally out of Earth. And I said, okay, well, Mole Man, you got to go, bro. But I still thought that was a good play. It's like, yo, you bring something that you can't kill.
Right.
It just makes sense. Like, I will literally get something you just can't kill, bro. Like, you got to ignore it.
So they face one-on-one throughout the thing. The first contest is Annihilus versus Sue in a Kree game called Running of the Borg Hounds. Sue wins.
Of course.
Things match against Impossible Man. It's called Consumption, where they have to eat squid. Mr. Impossible wins.
Yep.
Or Impossible Man. I keep calling him Mr. Impossible.
Because it's like he can do anything. He has, like, he'll eat anything. He don't care.
Johnny and Super Skrull go up against each other in a jousting game where Johnny wins pretty quickly.
Right.
And then Mr. Fantastic and Ronan play a game called Deception where they have to avoid detection. Ronan wins that.
Of course.
That was just the preliminary rounds. That was just basically this is kind of how this is going to go.
Right. No, yeah. There's a couple more rounds after this.
And now it's time for elimination.
Right.
Next up is the elimination rounds. It appears that after the first elimination round, I didn't go through all the details on my list.
No, yeah, no, it's very,
but it basically the final four end up being Johnny and Thing won their matches, and they were going up against Ronan and Impossible Man. Ben beats Impossible Man in a staring contest.
Which that's weird. You would think Impossible Man would win that because I don't know, but to each his own, then I guess. Sure.
And then Johnny and Ronan get into some weird water dodgeball fight. Ronan beats Johnny with the help from the Kree, so now the Kree are interfering.
Right.
Ben and Ronan are the last match, and it's a fight between the two.
It's a square fight.
The Kree uses a beam to enlarge Ronan, and the Thing goes to town on him.
Right.
Ronan grows again, and Ben at that point is getting the fuck beat out of him.
Yeah.
With one last,
like an ant now.
With one last moment of gusto,
I guess. Desperation.
Ben charges towards Ronan, screen goes black, and he wakes up in space where Grandmaster announced that Ben Grimm has won. Because the rules, when originally asked from Ronan, were Ronan wanted a fair and honorable combat. And since the Kree got involved, it was no longer fair and honorable.
It should have been a square up, but yeah, he kept growing.
From Ronan. And basically the way the rules go is once people are captured, they're captured for good and sent off to do other things. And Ben's wish is for everyone that the Grandmaster has ever captured to be let go.
Yeah, Ben actually... Yeah, because he could have just said, fuck all of them, and let the Grandmaster keep them.
I'd have just been like, hey, let my friends go and we're good.
That's what I'm saying.
You can keep the villains. I'm done fighting these motherfuckers.
Right.
I'm tired of these guys.
Right. I'm only here for one season. You could have broke the fourth. I only got one season, bro. You can let them bitches stay in and look. Like, I don't want to fight them no more.
Fantastic fucking episode. It gets a 9 from me.
Yeah, almost 10 to be honest. Yeah, I think 9.
I loved it, and I legit think this was my favorite episode.
Just a fight,
overall of the entire series.
It's a crossover. It's everything. Like Jesus, man.
And now things go downhill real quick.
Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you at work. I said I wanted to tell you this. These are like shit garbage.
So, episode number 23 is called Mohattan.
Yep.
Thing is running through the city because a crack is chasing him and buildings start to go underground.
Right.
And he's pulled down in one of them as well. The others are playing with Ben's soccer team. Moman welcomes Ben down to Subterranea. And Ben doesn't seem to remember who Moman even is. He even asks him, who are you?
And here we go. Strange tales all over again. Like, here we go.
We don't even know. The Statue of Liberty is also starting to be pulled down. And our other heroes get everyone on the island off. The Baxter Building then gets pulled into the earth. Our heroes even seem to not remember the mud monsters as they invade the Baxter Building. Anyways, Mole Man is trying to convince Thing that the surface doesn't appreciate him. Reed gets the power back on in the Baxter Building to get rid of all the mud monsters. Sue goes around to save some of the pedestrians, and Johnny goes to save Ben and Sue. Meanwhile, Ben kind of seems to be somewhat agreeing with Mole Man. Johnny gets attacked by mole creatures who put out his flame. Mole Man fucks up by bringing Ben's soccer team down as well as Sue. And Ben lays him the fuck out. Ben makes the mud monsters push the buildings back up to the top. At which point, Mole Man wakes up and sends a giant mud creature after him.
Right.
But the rest of the team shows up to help. Mole Man ends up escaping. Heroes save the day. This was just... Okay, I have a lot of issues with this episode. Like... If you're looking at the overall structure of the episode, it's not a bad episode.
Right.
And it's showing the softer side of Ben. Like, he ends up changing... Like he does have that moment where he's like, you know, you make a lot of sense. People really don't appreciate me. But then when he sees his soccer team, like, it triggers in him. And he's like, no, this isn't right.
Right.
And that's a good moment. But you fucked up that good moment by making it seem like nobody remembers who Mole Man is.
Even though he was just in the last episode. You know, it was a brief second.
He was not only just in the last episode. You have fought this motherfucker at least 4 times.
At least 4, right.
At least 4 times. Okay?
Right.
So for bad. Ben to be like, who are you?
And then they act like they know who he was either.
And then everybody else
crazy.
And then everybody else don't remember the exact same mud monsters that they've been fighting this entire fucking series.
Like, it would have been more cool if it was a twist that maybe that somebody was behind it, like maybe Dr. Doom or something. I'm like, okay, that's pretty cool. But now it's like, oh, so we really play it off like we really are playing stupid here. Like, we don't know who this person is. I'm like, oh no, we can't do that.
Right.
No.
It was just a bit.
I gave it a 3 out of 5 or 3 out of 10.
I gave it a 5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah. It was useless. It really meant nothing.
Actually, this was another decent episode. I somehow skipped over this. Okay, so episode 24 is called Out of Time. Our heroes are back in time, and Thing appears to have killed or at least knocked out a T-Rex. Rita's trying to figure out how the dinosaurs actually got eliminated, at which point a meteor starts to head towards Earth. So Johnny is like, so I'm going with the meteor theory. And Rita's like, what makes you say that? And Johnny points up to the meteor, and Rita's like, yeah, we should probably go.
Yeah, look at that shit.
We should probably bounce.
Like, leave. Like, now.
So they return home, but when they get home, things are different.
Of course.
Which, by the way, during the time home, they show this little spider-like bug that's a machine bug that's like attached to their ship, and it jumped off the ship on the way home. Right. So they get home, and things are different. The Statue of Liberty is actually a statue of Doom, and the Baxter Building is now Doom's headquarters.
This was crazy.
Yeah.
It's like if Doom won the whole thing.
Doom's sentries find them and end up trying to attack, but our heroes get away. Johnny and Thing are in charge of getting their time device to their ship back, and Reed and Sue are in charge of finding out what happened. The Doom Patrol picks up to the time machine, and Thing and Johnny get attacked by a couple of giant Doom bots. Reed and Sue confront Doom, and Thing and Johnny are captured and brought in. Doom offers them a chance to kneel, and he takes out Reed's stasis band, wiping Reed from existence.
Oh, that was wild. I was like, whoa.
Sue again gets super pissed.
Right.
And our other two heroes end up having to drag her out so that she doesn't fuck shit up even more.
I was like, what happened? I had to rewind it because like, did he just get it wiped out? Damn.
Our heroes get to the Fantastic Car and decide to go back in time by 10 minutes, but Herbie's like, no, because if you see yourselves, it's going to cause issues.
Which, that's smart. That's some Back to the Future shit. It'll cause a rift.
So they end up going back to the caveman era. Our heroes are now going to try and go back to the day that they actually got their powers. They confront past Reed and tell him what's going on. They see Doom's robot that changed everything and decided to stop it. And basically what happened was, at least according to how the history changed, this robot had gone back to that same day and told Doom, back when he was just Victor, to not fuck with the ship.
Right.
Because that way they won't get their powers and he'll be able to take over the world like he wants to do.
Wow.
Gee, so crazy. They see Doom's robot and decide that they're going to try and stop it. Thing ends up talking to Reed and tells him, basically, never tell current Ben Grimm that you knew it was going to happen, because obviously they're telling him now. Sue ends up fighting the spider bot, but it ends up getting away. And then our heroes all confront the spider bot at the same time at launch time. At which point, when Reed goes to take off with the ship, it destroys the spider bot and everyone else ends up being safe. They return back to the normal time, and Reed seems to remember nothing of what happened.
Well, yeah, you've been wiped out of existence.
So...
yeah, you guys left without me?
It was actually, again, it was a pretty good episode. I gave it an 8 out of 10.
Damn, I did too. Shit.
It was a nice change of pace from the last.
I was gonna give it a 9. I said 8.
Whatever.
We both got 8. It's like,
weird ass fucking shit that was.
It was a weird one, but I dig it though. It's like, yo, always why I did go from a 7 to an 8. Them birds are like, you waking up Gilgamesh. He's like, he's trying to sleep. Shut the fuck up. The only reason I give it a 7 to 8 is the real give it to 8 because Reed got wiped out of existence. Like that was a plus for me, bro.
Yep. All right, episode number 25, Doom's Word is Law, and I'm never a fan of back-to-back Doom episodes. All right.
Right?
So our heroes are struggling to take out a Doom bot that is adapting to their moves. As they overload it, it pleads to not be destroyed, and it starts to freak out. It's kind of gained sentience.
Right.
Doom is not happy about this, and Rita's impressed that Doom's actually made a robot that thinks like humans do.
Like,
however,
Doom was smart.
However, it also kind of acts like a child, so Ben kind of takes it under his wing.
Right.
Doom finally accesses the Adaptoid system while our heroes argue with Herbie. The Adaptoid attacks Sue and Richard. And Richards. By the time Thing and Johnny get up to them, they're gone. Back at the Latverian embassy, Doom basically talks shit to Sue and Reed, who's been captured. Reed and Torch continue to argue about whose plan is better, and the Fantastic Car, and they take the Fantastic Car to approach the embassy.
Right.
Doom ends up shooting rockets at them, and they're managing to avoid them all, but completely by accident, because they're in the process of arguing with each other. So the ship's just kind of jerking around, and all the rockets are missing. Ben and Johnny end up breaking in at 2 different locations, also by accident, because of arguing. And even amongst the arguing, they continue to basically beat everything Doom throws at them.
Right. Power of arguing, man, I tell you. It's crazy.
Right. Doom is growing more aggravated because of their dumb luck, is what keeps helping them out. Doom throws all of his Doom bots at them all at once. Johnny gets captured and brought in with Reed and Sue. The Thing jumps through the floor, and Doom sends the Adaptoid at him, and Thing starts to basically yell at Bruiser, which is what they gave the name to this robot.
Right.
Doom is about to interfere, but that's when the Adaptoid steps in and actually helps the Thing, and they beat the hell out of Doom. Doom activates the self-destruct sequence and then sends this box that basically traps them in this little small space with the robot. Bruiser ends up cutting out a hole in the wall and dives out and dives back down to Doom, where he explodes in Doom's face. But he managed to also transfer his consciousness into the PDA with Herbie, where later on down the line, hopefully, we'll never see it, but Reed would basically rebuild this robot for him to live with them or whatever.
It's always damn thing. We'll never see it, though, but it's a good what if.
I gave it a 5 out of 10.
Yeah, I gave it like a 6. It was okay.
It was just meh.
It was there.
It was just meh. And then the last episode is called Scavenger Hunt. This is episode 26.
Oh, dear.
Thing and Johnny are about to watch the World Cup when a red light beams in over the city. The Fantastic Four start to follow the beam, and then they find out that the beam is actually writing something on Earth that translates to mine, as in it's mine.
Right.
The Fantastic Four then dodge what appears to be a meteor that does actually turn into a giant robot that lands in the city and claims Earth for Terminus, which Terminus is his name. Terminus is here to basically steal Earth's resources. The Fantastic Four start their attack, and for once, Reed doesn't have a plan. He doesn't know what to do.
What else is new? I'm just kidding. You don't play for this.
Torch then leads Terminus on a scavenger hunt to buy time for Reed. Reed asks Johnny to lead Terminus to Central Park. Reed attaches a couple of anti-grav devices to Terminus's back, and Terminus flies off into space. Except Terminus actually returns pretty much right after, pissed off. Reed is worried when everyone tells him that they aren't afraid because Reed has always been able to figure things out. Like, there is a moment where Reed's like, I don't know what to do. How can you guys be so calm? Right. And all of them are just like, because you always figure it out.
That's a stupid... Never mind.
Yeah, we know you're going to figure this out before anything bad actually happens. And if something bad does end up happening, it's been fun.
That's what... You know what?
It's been fun.
I feel like that should have...
That's my mentality on life.
That line should have been in there just like... if something bad happens, hey, it's been great. Hey, shake your nose, shake your body, yeah.
So,
what?
They have a fight where they actually end up doing well, and Reed realizes he can, like, even though they can't really hurt Terminus, he realizes that he can get Terminus to hurt himself.
Right.
So, they lead Terminus's beam into Sue, who creates a bomb out of it that does actually end up hurting Terminus. Thing flies up to him and rips off part of his armor, revealing this little small poop-like being inside that is controlling it. Terminus ends up breaking a hole in the ground, but then falls into what we think is going to be a vat of lava. Everyone's happy to be a team, and then we see at the end of the episode, instead of lava, Terminus is actually invaded by Mole Man's creatures. And it is a 6 out of 10 for me.
That's a 4.
Here is my problem with this. On one hand, it does feel like a season-ending episode because Terminus is this being that, for the most part of the episode, they just don't know what to do. Mm-hmm. He is fucking them up. They don't know how to stop him. But on the other hand, Terminus is dumb. Like, the way he talks, he always seems like doesn't even know what he's doing himself.
He's like, I don't know. He's like, even when he sounds powerful, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's like, this guy's retarded. Like, he can't do it.
But it was such a boring episode, though.
Yeah, it was boring.
Like, the one redeeming moment is the conversation that Sue, Johnny, and Thing have with Reed when Reed is freaking out. And I was like, that's a good moment. But for the most part, this entire episode felt like the show was supposed to continue on, so they weren't really... Like, it's not like they set it up for anything in the future, but at the same time, like, it wasn't a concluding episode.
Yeah, I feel like this felt...
It felt like it should have been more mid-season type of thing.
Like, it felt like it wasn't an ending episode. Yeah, I even said, please don't end this on a cliffhanger, and it does, and I was like, fuck!
It didn't leave it on a cliffhanger.
Well, I mean...
It just didn't have an actual end.
Okay, there we go. My bad, not a cliffhanger, but an actual end. My bad. Because I was like... That's what I was going to say, like, because I was like, okay, please end it right. Maybe they do, like, we're the Fantastic Four and do some cheesy shit. But no, we got to end it with, Mole Man, you want to team up? Yeah. Season 2? Never. Like, we ain't getting that shit.
And here's...
That's why I gave it a 4 out of 6. I was like, well, I don't care. Like,
And here's the thing with this whole series. This is one of those shows that the highs are really high.
Yep.
But the lows are really low.
Right, and you'll catch them. That's weird.
And there's, at least towards the end of the series, there was a lot of, like, inconsistency with the storytelling.
With the bug situation.
And I don't know if, like, something changed mid-season or late season.
It's like they knew they were going to get canned, bro. It's like they knew, hey, you know when they come back for season 2.
They were just like, hey, we need to fill out a couple more episodes.
Right. They should have stopped at, like episode, like, After the Contest of Champions. They just not after the champion one.
Because I was enjoying the show for the most part. I mean, we had a couple bad episodes here and there, but I was enjoying it for the most part for like the first 10 to 12, 13 episodes. And then we started getting more bad episodes than good episodes. And it made me realize that, like, hey, I could see why they canceled it.
Yeah, it just wasn't good.
It sucks because, like, it had so much potential and it was doing so well.
It sucked.
And then at some point it was like,
yeah, it wasn't like Superhero Squad where it just kept tanking. This one was like, yo, there it is. You just like, oh, okay. Like, it went down. Like, okay.
As an overall, I actually give this series a 6.
6.
Hey, me and Ralph actually agreed. Yeah. High five, Ralph.
Boom. Power Rangers racism. Yeah, I give it a 6.
It could have been better. It could have been worse. And again, a few of the episodes were really good.
Oh yeah. It's just.
But I just yeah.
It was Drex. It wasn't going nowhere. We all. I mean, damn. It's kind of sad though, because I wanted to go somewhere, but it's one of them irritating shows. I mean, it's not irritating. It's just, damn, we're not gonna get nothing more. It's like, that's it. All right.
It's the end.
All right. Goodbye.
That's it. That is all.
Cool. That's all, folks.
So,
all right.
Going over to the screen where we are going to be ranking where this goes. Basically, since this is a 6, that actually automatically places it.
Should be up there with.
In the B category.
In the B category
with Slingshot and What If.
Slingshot, yeah.
Because again, not a bad show, just not a great show. Superhero Squad still owns the lowest rank.
Right. And of course, the S is Avengers. Earth's Mightiest Heroes still owns the 10 out of 10. Because that one had some bangers in that first season.
That whole season was good. There was only like 1 or 2 bad
one
episodes.
or 2. The rest of them were all cool.
The rest of them were good.
Especially when Hulk was fighting everybody. I was like, oh my god.
Right?
And Chances was involved in that shit. That's, oh my god, again.
And honestly, Mr. Fantastic Four World's Greatest Heroes, you deserve the B ranking you got.
Yeah. No.
Because you are still the only show I've seen so far that has 100% fucked up the Hulk's voice.
You know what? That's nitpicking.
It is. It is. The Hulk's not a hard voice to get right. Alright, so with that means it is time to pick what we're checking next.
Let me shake it up. Let me shake it up. Shake it up. Shake it up.
Please don't vomit into the fucking box. Now, he can shake it up all he wants. I'm not looking into it. As you guys can see, I'm going to mix them up a little bit because I don't think the shaking was doing much.
It really wasn't, bro. It was like
I think Ralph just wanted to do something dumb, which is fine.
It literally wasn't shaking up shit. It may move like three.
They were just kind of moving side to
side. Except 3 of them were turning. The rest I was like, oh come on, you motherfucker.
All right, so the show that I have in my hands,
short and movie. Let's go.
Movie.
All right, boys and girls, let's go. What you got?
Interesting.
What you got, man?
Interesting. It is something that came out in 2017, so it's not exactly old. And I believe it is a movie.
What is that?
I gotta find out what the full name of it is because I've cut off the name. Give me 1 second.
I'd even better look up. Hey, what more movie came out 2017? Let's go. Oh, what's up, Stephanie? Hello.
It is a movie.
Was it Thor Ragnarok? No, Logan.
Are you ready?
What you got?
Oh wow! It is a short movie. It's 22 minutes.
Oh shit!
It is a Netflix. It's on Netflix. At least it was. I don't know if it still is. It should be. This is Lego Marvel Superheroes, Guardians of the Galaxy, the Thanos. What's the full thing called? Why'd you cut it off? The Thanos Threat, I think. Lego. It was just the Guardians of the Galaxy.
That's a Lego movie. What the hell is that?
I think it's called Thanos Threat, and it is on. Yeah, the Thanos threat. That's what it's called. Okay.
Okay, so
And
we got a 22-minute movie.
It is only 22 minutes long. Hey, I'm down for it because we've been doing
Seasons.
like 2 hours per fucking thing. I'm ready for just something short to read through and get done.
Just to look and just watch. I don't know what the hell that. I've never even seen this show.
It's almost like a nice little break right before Moon Knight kicks in.
Right.
I'm here for it.
Now
So
watch me pull something next week. Gonna be like another season again.
The Thanos threat. You ain't drawing anything next week, sir.
Well, I thought I was drawing something next week.
No, because next week is the last week before.
Oh, right.
You'll be drawing at the end of Moon Knight.
Right.
All right. That's
cool.
That's pretty much the gist of it. So that was fun. And for those of you, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to not change over the screen, but yeah, not that you can see it from way over there, but Lego Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy.
Thanos threat. Sure.
Thanos threat. Nice. There's a few of these little 20-30 minute episodes or things.
Right. That are just in there. Oh, that's pretty cool.
But again, it's something I haven't seen. It's going to be something that's short and sweet.
Never seen
and I'm here for it. I enjoy the Lego Marvel games. If you actually follow my normal channel, the Depraved Slasher one, I actually went through and beat Lego Marvel Avengers and 100%ed it. At some point, I'll be getting into Lego Marvel Superheroes 2. It's the only one I haven't played of the 3 Lego Marvel games that they came out with.
Okay. I see. He played. I mean, I don't know if you. Yeah, he played Lego shit. I'd never played that or watched.
I don't know how I feel about it being the Guardians of the Galaxy, but we'll live.
So we're going to discuss that on March 19th. So I'll be able to pull one more on the 19th of March.
We'll see. I don't.
Or do you not?
I don't know how that all falls in, because I was just looking at this. So this is coming out. Where's my calendar?
That's what I thought I pulled one more time, but I could be wrong.
This, you might actually get to pull one more time.
Well, then you'll be able to pull one more time too on the 25th, I believe. No,
because the 30th is when the new one comes out.
Oh, that's right. So we ain't pull. We're just not gonna pull nothing on the 25th then. Okay.
Right. So yeah, I think you'll get to pull one more, and then
we're gonna have and for the first time ever on the 25th, we're just gonna have a simple Marvel have a conversation about just anything.
No. We'll be talking about whatever you pull next week.
Shit, you're right.
And then the next week for that, we'll be talking about the first episode of Moon Knight. Ralph is so out of it, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Says the one with no energy right now. What the fuck?
I have a lot of energy.
Whatever.
I also have a cat in my lap.
That's because, never mind.
But yeah, so that's next week. All right.
But that's cool, though. We got, yeah. So like I said, it's a good break. We gonna pop it in when we get done, or?
We'll see.
Right. 22 minutes?
22 minutes long.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad at all.
It's going to be a short episode.
Hell yeah. Really. I'm dead ass. This is a short ass
and I'm
episode.
Here for it.
That's it. This is like, probably like, I think we haven't did short episodes since we did the Simpsons movie. Or the Simpsons little 5-minute snippet.
Right.
That's literally the shortest we've ever done.
All right, guys. So, with that being said, thanks to everybody that watched. Thanks to everybody that listened on Spotify or Apple Live, whatever. All the listening places. You guys are fantastic.
You guys are awesome. We love all you guys.
All like 6 or 7 of you. I want to give a special shout out to Iz for being the homie. I want to give a special shout out to Will because I haven't heard from him in a while. I hope you're doing okay.
And
Will.
Nico. You're awesome too.
I know if you come through and you listen, you're great. All of you that come through on a semi-regular basis.
Yeah, it is. He comes in regularly. I gotta give it to him. You're awesome. Iz. You gotta pound it.
Damien, we know you still watch.
Yes, Damien still watches. Hi. Hello. We're alive. We're still here doing it.
But yeah, so again, next week, Lego Marvel Superheroes Guardians of the Galaxy, the Thanos threat.
Wow, that's a mouthful.
You're telling me. We love you all. Thank you all for watching. And don't forget, this Thursday we will be having another Comic Corner. We'll see y'all then or next week. We love y'all. Peace.
Excelsior.
Excelsior.
Peace out. We're watching Lego movies, y'all.